Alright, so I did my intro video on multiplying binomials and things like that. Let's go ahead and do a few more difficult examples here. Let's go ahead and do something where the exponent is raised to another exponent, like number 23. Let's take a look here. So, here, let me do this. Alright, so 5p cubed minus 6, whoops, not 16, 6 all squared. Okay. So, like before, we're still going to square the first one. Procedure doesn't change. Even though it looks different, procedure won't change. So it's 5 squared p cubed squared. Okay. So 5 squared is 25. But p to the third power raised to the second power. When an exponent is raised to another exponent, going back deep into your either algebra 1 days, algebra 2 days, or IM2 or IM3 days, we multiply the exponents together, so it gives me p to the sixth. All right, multiply the middle two terms together, so it's 5p cubed times negative 6. Notice how I took the sign with the 6, so it's negative 6, and then double it. So we'll worry about the numbers. 5 times negative 6 is negative 30, times 2 is negative 60, and p cubed is the only variable. And then we'll do negative 6 squared. Again, the negative comes with the 6, so be sure you're aware of that. Negative 6 squared is positive 36. That's how we do that. All right, so remember, when an exponent's raised to another exponent, like we had here in the example, remember, just multiply the exponents together. All right, let's do a double variable one like number 20. So double variable one, so it'd be negative 3ab plus b squared all squared. Okay. All right, so nothing changes about the procedure. We're going to square the whole entire first term here. So negative 3 squared a squared b squared. Negative 3 squared is positive 9. All right, second term, we just multiply the two terms together. So negative 3ab times b squared, and then we double it. Okay. There's no other number, so it's just negative 3. It's negative 6, because multiply negative 3 times 2. A has no other things to multiply with, so A. But b times b squared. And remember, that b has an divisible in exponents, so that's actually b to the third for this one. And then, square the last term, so b squared raised to another squared power. Remember, exponent to another exponent, we multiply, so it's actually positive b to the fourth. All right, so that's my final answer for that one. So multiple variables doesn't make a difference. Just make sure you know how to multiply with exponents. All right, so these more difficult ones down here. Let's do letter C, for example. So if I had 3a plus 2 cubed, notice how it's not squared this time, it's cubed. And like I explained in the earlier video, remember, when it has an exponent, a binomial has an exponent, you can write it like 3 times, right? However many times it is. So for this case, 3a plus 2, I can write it out 3 separate times. Okay? So this is where the shortcut comes in handy, because it would make it a lot simpler to use the shortcut. Then we actually have to do the long way to actually finish multiplying it out. So for example, I can write 3a plus 2 and then write 3a plus 2 squared. Right? Because there's still 3 of them, because the second one here is twice, and this one is only once, but a total of 3. So I'm going to do the shortcut for this one, which again, I'm just going to kind of go through it quickly here. So it's going to be 9a squared plus 12a plus 4. And now that we've done that one, we now need to multiply in 3a plus 2. Which, again, there's no special shortcut to this. We just have to distribute it out and multiply it all together. So 3a times 9a squared. Remember, when multiplying with variables, you add the exponents. So in this case, it would be 27a cubed. 3a times 12a is 36a squared. And 3a times 4 is 12a. All right, and then let's do it for the 2 here. So 2 times 9a squared is 18a squared. 2 times 12a is 24a. And 2 times 4 is 8. All right, and then we have to combine like terms to finish it off. A cubed is all by itself, so 27a cubed 36a squared and 18a squared gives me 54a squared. 12a plus 24a is 36a. And then 8 is all by itself. All right, so notice how A and C here on this last set of problems are basically, it's going to work out the same to be B and D, right? So do the shortcut with the squared binomial and then do it the long way to finish it off and wrap it up. So this is how you work and multiply with binomials and trinomials.